Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu. I am Zulfa Ibrahim Abdulrahman, Bais 2A, reporter from Group 3. The title of my report is Political Approaches to the Study of International Trade, the Classic. International trade. International trade is the exchange of capital, goods, and services across international borders or territories because there is a need or want of goods or services. In most countries, such trade represents significant share of gross domestic product. So the international trade is the exchange of goods and services between countries. So trading globally gives consumers and countries the opportunity to be exposed to goods and services not available in their own countries or more expensive domestically. So there are three basic approaches to trade reform. The three basic approaches to trade reform are unilateral, multilateral, and bilateral. Some countries such as Britain in the 19th century and Chile and China in recent decades have undertaken unilateral tariff reduction. That reduction made independently and without reciprocal action by other countries. So the number one from the three basic approaches of trade is the unilateral trade agreement. So a unilateral trade agreement is a commerce treaty that a nation imposes without regards to others. It benefits that one country only. So it is unilateral because other nations have no choice in that matter because it is not open to negotiation. The World Trade Organization defines as a unilateral preference similarly. So the number two is multilateral trade agreements. So multilateral trade agreements are commerce treaties among three or more nations. So the agreement reduce the tariffs and make it easier for business to import and export. Since they are among many countries, they are difficult to negotiate. So the number three is bilateral trade agreements. Bilateral trade agreements are agreements between countries to promote trade and commerce. So they eliminate trade barriers such as tariffs, import quotas, and export restraint in order to encourage trade and investment. So the main advantage of bilateral trade agreements is an expansion of the market for a country's goods through concerted negotiation between two countries. So, the goals of bilateral trade agreements are to expand access between two countries' market and increase their economic growth. That's all and shukran and assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu.